Hey, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. Good evening. Hey, this is a service announcement. A service announcement. I repeat, a service announcement. So, I came across some topics today that I thought would be interesting to my audience. And so, without further ado, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been online and thought to yourself, this is too good to be true? Well, it probably is. So, for the next few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about the top 5 financial scams on social media. Don't be a victim. Now, you're probably saying, well, Mike, financial first responder, I'm pretty much careful with what I do. And I'm going to tell you some of the things that I found out have made me more cautious of what I will and will not do online. Now, as you know, I meet some of my clients online and I have an opportunity to talk to them about a lot of different things. Today, I want to talk about scams. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, you see, social media has been probably at its highest level since the pandemic. We probably had people on all types of platforms looking, investing, learning, all type of different programs and things are out there. Now, not all of these places or these people that you visit or actually follow are scammers, but there could be. So, social media has become a prime platform for various financial scams due to its widespread use and the ability to reach a vast or a large audience quickly. Here are the top 5 financial scams commonly seen in social media. The first one, which is near and dear to my heart, investment scams. See, scammers are often, they pose as investment experts or successful traders promising high returns with minimum risk. That should be a trigger factor right there. The greater the risk, the greater reward. The lower the risk, the lower the reward. You've heard me say that before. But you should be doing some form of risk analysis. Now, it says that a lot of these people that are the fake testimonials, the doctored up images, and the elaborate stories to lure you in as a victim. See, they come up with these they're not even rational, some of the things that they're saying. But some of the programs that I've seen, crypto scams, as well as forex trading scams. And so, when I'm talking to clients, not that these are bad things that they should invest in, but they need to do more research. See, fraudsters promote fake initial coin offerings as well as crypto trading schemes. And if someone is telling you you can get rich quick by trading crypto, that's not necessarily true. See, in the Forex market, they are promising significant returns from foreign exchange trading with little to no risk. Now, the financial first responder is coming to you tonight because I know people who have fallen victim to these schemes. And so I wanted to talk to you so that I could help you protect your assets. Now, the next thing that some of you probably are aware of or not aware of is people casting that net out. It's called phishing scams. And see, phishing scams involve fraudsters impersonating reputable companies or individuals to steal your personal or financial information. They often send you messages with links to fake websites that look legit, where users are basically tricking you into giving your sensitive information. So you might give them your login credentials for your bank accounts, your social media accounts, etc., and even your credit card information for fraudulent transactions. Now, most credit card companies, if you say that it was fraud committed, they cover up to the first $50 or more, depending on what type of fraud it is. But these are the things that you need to be aware of, and the financial first responder wants you aware of. Now, you're probably saying, well, Mike Barnes, financial first responder, I don't think I've been part of a phishing attempt. I don't think I've been caught in a net. Well, you need to monitor your emails and you need to check before you give any pertinent information. Most financial companies will not ask you any financial information online unless it's behind an encrypted firewall. So with that said, the next thing that we find is romance scams. See, seniors, and I am a senior because I'm over 50, may have gone through a nasty divorce, maybe a death, where they're a widow or widower, or they may be in a situation where they're just, lonely. And even young people have this situation. So in these romance scams, scammers create fake profiles. In other words, they catfish you, you know, on dating sites or social media platforms to establish relationships with the unsuspecting victims. And I say victims. Once they gain your trust, then they ask you for the bucks. They ask you for the money. See, they fabricate the reason, maybe a medical emergency, travel expense, or investment opportunity. These scams can be emotionally and financially devastating to you. And what happens is the financial first responder, we have to come back and help you clean it up. Well, you're probably saying, well, wait a minute, Mr. Financial First Responder. I'm married. I've been married for 30 years. I'm not even involved in any romance scams, but maybe your children might, or maybe a loved one. So you might want to advise them of this. Lottery and prize scams. How many times have you had somebody say, "Oh, if you send us your information, we're going to enter you into a lottery." See, scammers inform victims that they have won a lottery or a prize and ask for free or a fee to claim the winnings. See, and the problem with that is the scams often use well-known brand names to appear credible and may request personal information or money to cover the taxes or processing fees. Now, I can tell you right now, you may say, well, Mike Barnes, a financial first responder, I would never do that. But let me get this information right here. Let me tell you, there are some scammers out there, and I want you to be aware. Now, as the financial first responder, this one is near and dear to my heart because I've seen this one happen. And you say, what is that, Mr. Financial First Responder? I'll tell you. They will find veterans, senior citizens, people who have a bleeding heart for the less fortunate. And what will they do? Those fraudsters will create fake profiles mimicking friends, family members, or influential figures. And they might even say, hey, we're requesting money. We're claiming they have an urgent need of financial help. Or they promote a fake product or investments using the trust of the victims of of an impersonated person. Now, how many times have you heard someone contact you saying my account, whatever the account was hacked, and they got all my information? I can tell you it happens more than people think. Now, you may be saying to yourself, well, Mr. Financial First Responder, it's great you gave me all this information, and it's great that you want to help me help myself by not being a victim, but I need you to tell me how. How do I do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. See, the first thing you need to do is you got to learn how to protect yourself. So what I would suggest you do is you verify your accounts, check the authenticity of the profiles and the offerings before you give any information. Be skeptical of high returns. If an investment opportunity sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Do not share personal information. Avoid sharing sensitive information through social media platforms. Report suspicious activity. Report any suspicious activity, messages, or accounts to the social media platforms. That includes your banking information, all that with the banks that you may have. And even some of these crypto companies have gotten hit with people saying, hey, your account has been hacked. Educate yourself. Stay informed about common scams and how to recognize them. And see, by remaining vigilant and cautious when interacting with your financial offerings or unknown contacts on social media is crucial to protecting yourself from these financial scams. Now, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. I hope this information is helpful. If you know somebody that's been scammed, or if you think you've been scammed, please take note of it. Don't send your information across the World Wide Web or the social media outlets without having confirmation of who you're doing business with. So, like I said, please like and subscribe my channel. Please take this information. Please share it with others. And let's keep people from becoming victims financially. Until we talk again, this has been Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. God bless and have a good evening.